Hey Africans, good morning. When I'm playing this, there's something I need to share, yeah? Um, so what preoccupies me today is the whole issue of advice. Giving advice is a good thing, right? Well, maybe not necessarily, not all the time. Uh, unless somebody really asks for advice, I found that it's actually quite dangerous to give people advice. In fact, most of the time, it's quite demeaning and quite hurtful because essentially, what the message that implicitly you might be sending is that you idiot, how can you have not seen this solution that I have so smartly have thought about? Yeah. And it's not what you intend, but what the people hear and notice and feel could be offense. So be careful. So what can you do? What should you do? Well, my advice is essentially in three steps, and everything else after that is a conversation. Yeah. So it really starts with intention, right? What is the intention that this person is telling you this information? So it can go as much as, and you're telling me this because, or you could say, oh wow, I hear you, Mganwam. What do you need? What can I do? Uh, what do you want? What can I tell? What can I? How can I help you? It doesn't matter. But first of all, check what is the intention. Sometimes all the person wants is to have you listen. That's all. Yeah. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to then start asking questions about that issue. Ask facts. Understand. Where have they been? What have they done? What have they tried? Where? When? How? All of that. Make a conversation. Talk about the issue. Because the more you ask a question, the better you know about the issue. Which means whatever advice you might give, you actually are avoiding the offense of giving someone an obvious solution that they have also have thought about. Because sometimes if it's obvious to you, it probably is obvious to them, eh? And not necessarily, but hey, it can happen. So how do you get rid of that? How do you make sure that that's not the truth? Check first. What have you done with this issue? Why is this a problem? How come it's such an issue for you? So that's the second step. The third one is essentially around the acknowledging the feelings that this person is working with. So, how are they feeling? Are they angry? Are they cross? Are they annoyed? Are they excited? Are they happy? Are they joyful? Are they frustrated? Use the words. Listen to those feelings. Listen to the emotions. Give them feedback. Oh wow, I can hear this actually really frustrates you. Oh damn it, that's really really frustrating. Yeah. That sounds really lovely. Oh, exciting. Just by saying that and acknowledging those feelings and connecting with the feelings, it already takes you a long way to a conversation that gets the person to feel that you're listening to them. Because what I have learned more than anything else is that people don't need advice. Even if they say they do, most of the time people just need to hear themselves talk. And when they hear themselves talk, it makes more sense to them, and some things that were obvious, perhaps to you, become more obvious to them without you even having to say anything. Am I making sense, Bazalan? I'm sure this is getting very long. So, to summarize, check for intention, check for facts, acknowledge the feelings, then you can advise if it's necessary. But most of the time, it won't be necessary. Remember today that the greatest learning between two people in a conversation doesn't happen in the presence of an answer. It happens and it starts with a question. Have a great day. Stop giving advice. Goodbye.